I tried writing a full feature film in 1 week and I failed. And it's okay. But I still think you should try it. And here's why. So just as January started, I'm all pumped up with some New Year's goals and New Year's ideas. And I'm watching this guy's video, and he's writing movies in just 2 days. Well, this guy's crazy. And so I think to myself, yeah, I can do that. Here's the thing. I've never actually completed a full-length feature script before. I have written countless short films. I've planned feature films. I've attempted feature films. I get about 4 pages in and then I start rethinking my life decisions and it ends there. So I figure that 48 hours is a bit too extreme for me. I don't think I could finish one that fast. I've got a wife, I've got a kid, and I don't think they would appreciate me abandoning them for 2 days straight. 7 days, that's way better, yeah. So the plan was the first 2 days I would outline, and then the last 5 days I would just vomit up 90 pages and have a completed script by the end of it. And I was hoping to get a lot of time dedicated to this every day of that week. So day 1 of the 7-day script challenge rolls in and it's already going poorly. I am distracted. I am procrastinating. I'm keeping myself busy with work that I have to do but isn't as important as the challenge that I set for myself, and it's just not going well. I watched this guy's video a couple more times because, I'm just looking for the perfect spark of inspiration until finally it's probably like 4 p.m. or something. I get rid of all my distractions. I put my phone away. I turn the internet off and I get to outlining. And I get about an hour's worth of work done and I write a concept and a log line. That's all I got day 1. That's all I did. Day 1 was obviously a bust, but this is why I gave myself 7 days instead of 2 days. I still got some wiggle room. I still got time to pick up the slack. So day 2 rolls around and I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get started for real. I instantly start outlining. I put my phone on the other side of the room. I put my headphones on. I'm listening to creepy music and I'm getting inspired and I start outlining. So only 1 hour into day 2 and I already have a super rough outline constructed. And I say to myself, that's good enough. I've got deadlines to keep up with. I can't be wasting my time outlining anymore. So I just hop straight into writing. 2 pages in and I'm already into unknown territory. I'm writing setups that have no payoffs. I'm writing details that I have no plans for, but I did not care. I just wanted to get it out onto the page. I ended the day with 9 pages and I felt pretty good about that until I started doing the math. I felt good about 9 pages, but I still wanted about a 90-page script. And to do that in 6 days, that would mean about 15 pages a day. So I was pretty far off the mark already, day 2. It's all good though. I figured I'd make it up the next day, but I did not end up making it up the next day. The next day, I think I got about 8 pages. The day after that, maybe 3 pages. And then the next day, I didn't get any pages. And then the day after that, 7 pages. And I just eventually gave up. By the end of the week, I had barely hit 29 pages. Pretty discouraging, pretty lame. Didn't love it at the time. I wasn't too happy about it. But looking back, I am still glad that I tried this challenge, and I'm even glad that I failed. I've talked to the screenwriting friends. I've read screenwriting books. I've listened to screenwriting podcasts. But it feels like nothing can quite prepare you to write a screenplay if you've never done it. I made a lot of mistakes that I could have avoided. I could have outlined better. I should have outlined better. I ran into so many problems in my script, and then I'd go back and re-outline, and I'd find some fixes, but then it would change some things that I already set up in the first act, and then I didn't want to go back and change it because I was already not making the pages I need to make, so why would I go back and start rewriting pages I already have? And I had barely spent like 2 hours writing this entire outline, and during that whole process, I never really outlined characters. I had these bland characters that had no motivation, that just had life happen to them in the different situations. And the more I wrote these characters, the more I disliked them, then the more I realized that they were boring and nobody would like this movie. But the good thing about this whole process and about failing is that now I have a plan. I have a plan that is built out of the rubble of my failure. That sounds cheesy. That sounds cheesy. So now the good thing is that I have a plan going forward for my next script. And this isn't a plan that I got from someone else. This isn't a plan that I read from somebody or heard somewhere. This is a plan based off of what I know I need and how I work. Another reason why the 7-day script challenge was good for me is because I didn't spend months of my life pouring into this script. I didn't spend too much time. So when now it's a big old failure, I don't feel terrible about it. I lost a week, and in that week I learned a ton, and it doesn't turn into this heartbreaking situation where this script that I've been milling over for months or years, I now realize is a failure, and it's not that big of a time waste. I didn't overinvest time into the script, which led to me not being heartbroken over the loss of it. And the last reason why I'm glad I failed at this challenge is because it means I at least tried. In 2019, I never tried to write a script, so I never failed at writing a script. But this year, I'm actually trying to make this happen, so this is a good start. I want to seek out these things. I want to move towards discomfort and the possibility of failure, because without those things, there's no progress and there's no success. So with all of that said, I'm just going to tell you guys my 2020 writing goal. And right now, my 2020 writing goal is to write 6 feature films. I kind of wish I hadn't told you guys, but I kind of need the accountability. I guess I could have told you like 3 or 4 and then gone above and beyond, and you would have all been real impressed. 6 scripts, 2020. That's the goal. Hold me accountable. I really better get started. Thanks for watching. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any big 2020 goals that you want to put out into the world. Let's chat. And also go watch Tyler's video if you want some actual motivation. This guy's a legend. So go ahead, stop watching this video, go work on something. Have a good time.